Welcome to Kundan online classes. See students. So in the previous class we are discussing about of the geometric progression, and also see here in the questions they will ask that you have to take the three terms are in arithmetic progression or three terms are in geometric progression. Sometimes they will ask four terms are in the geometric progression or four terms are in the arithmetic progression. So in the objective also in the number of questions they will ask that you have to take some questions. So some terms in the given progression. So in the time how to take the terms in the given question. See that one in the selection of the terms in the AP. If they will ask that in the question, if they will give you that you have to take the three terms. So you have to take the terms as a minus d, a plus d. So the common difference is the d. So see this one, a minus of a minus d. The common difference will become the d only. So why we are taking like this one? If you add all these three terms, automatically minus d plus d will be cancelled. You will get the 3a. Or understand that? So you will get easy the value of a by taking these terms. So that's why by our convenience we are taking the terms as a minus d, a and a plus d. In the question, if they will give you that four terms are there in arithmetic progression. So then what you have to take the terms as like this one. A minus 3d, a minus d, a plus d, a plus 3d. So in this time what we will take that one, what is the common difference is here? The common difference is a 2d. You can observe that a minus d, a minus 3d. So the difference will become 2d only. Are understand students? So see the next one is if they will ask that you can take the 5 terms. So what you have to take? A minus 2d, a minus d, a plus d and a plus 2d. If you will add, you will get directly 5a. You will get the value. They will give you in the question the sum of 5 terms in the geometric progression is some value. Then you will get a value directly if you take like this one. So that's why our convenience we are taking the terms like this one. And what is the common difference? The common difference is d only. See the next one. If the number of terms is the 6, number of terms is 6, then what happens? You have to take the terms like this one. A minus 3d, a minus 3d, a minus d, a plus d, a plus 3d, a plus 5d. So what is the common difference? It is clear. The common difference is 2d. So you have to observe that one. If it is a odd number, the common difference is d. If n is a 4, so the common difference is 2d. You can observe the terms. If n is equal to 5, the number of terms is 5, the common difference is d. If n is equal to 6, it is even. So the common difference you have to take as 2d. So in this manner you can take any terms. Similarly, the selection of terms of geometric progression. In the geometric progression also you have to select some terms. In the question they will give you that take 3 terms in the GP, the product or addition, they will give you some terms. So by using this value you can get easily. So that's why what we are taking the terms in the question we will use these terms. Okay. So that's why number of terms is a 3. In the question if they will give you number of terms is a 3, then you have to take the terms as a by r, a r. So the common ratio is r. So a2 by a1 it will become r. a3 by a2 it will become r only. Similarly, why I am taking like this one? If you multiply these 3, the product in the question they will give you the product of the 3 terms is some value. If you product these 3 terms, r will be cancelled, you will get a cube. Then automatically you will get the a value easy. So that's why we are taking in this manner. So similarly, if n is equal to 4, you will get the value is the terms are a by r cube, a by r, a r square. What is the common ratio is r square. A by r by r cube. It will become r square. Similarly, you can take that if n is equal to 5, what happens? A by r square, a by r, a r square. Then the common ratio is r. So we will use these notations in the problems. So generally we will take 3 terms. Maximum number of times we will take the 3 terms. You have to use this one. N is equal to 3. You have to take the terms as a minus d, a plus d. In the GP, you can take the three terms. You have to take it as A by R, A, AR. The common ratio is R, and here the common difference is D. Okay. We are going to start the exercise 9.3. See the question number 1. So what is the question number 1, sir? Find the 20th and nth terms of the geometric progression. The sequence is 5 by 2, 5 by 4, 5 by 8 and so on. So what is the question is, they are given the geometric progression. They are asking you have to calculate 20th term and nth term both. So what we will start that one. See here what I will take that one. So first what they are given GB. What is the geometric progression they are given? So what is that one? That is 5 by 2, comma 5 by 4, comma 5 by 8, comma and so on. So here what I am observed that A, what is A? A is the first term. A is the first term. And what is the first term here? That is 5 by 2. So R, what is R? R is the common ratio. Common ratio. What is the common ratio? Common ratio is nothing but second term by first term. So that is nothing but A2 by A1. So it will become 5 by 4 by 5 by 2. So what happens? The 5 will be cancelled, 2 cancelled for 2 times. So it will become 1 by 2. So the first term is a 5 by 2 and the common ratio is a 1 by 2. So then what is the question is? They are asking you have to calculate a 20th term. So already we know the formula. What is that? What is AN? AN is equal to nth term. What is the formula is A into R power n minus 1. So already this formula you know that. They are asking that 20th term. So that is nothing but, so 20th term A20. So that is equal to, what is A20? A20 is nothing but A into R power 20 minus 1. So that is equal to A into R power 19. So that is nothing but A. What is the A value? A value is 5 by 2 into R. R value is 1 by 2. So what happens? That is nothing but 5 by 2 into 2 power 19. 1 by 2 power 19 is nothing but 1 by 2 power 19. So it will become 5 by 2 power 20. So A20. What is the 20th term? 20th term is nothing but 5 by 2 power 20. Similarly, what is the nth term? So I will calculate nth term. What is the nth term? That is nothing but AN. So what is the value? Is A into R power n minus 1. So A value is nothing but 5 by 2 into R. R is nothing but 1 by 2 whole power n minus 1. Meaning is nothing but 5 by 2 into 2 power n minus 1. So this value will become 5 by 2 power n. Check this once again. So first I am taking the given geometric progression. After taking the geometric progression, the first term A is equal to 5 by 2, the first term. So R is the common ratio, that is nothing but A2 by A1. So 5 by 4 by 5 by 2, it will become 1 by 2. So already you know the formula AN, nth term formula is A into R power n minus 1 in GP. So they are asking the 20th term. So what is the A20? A into R power 20 minus 1. So it will become A into R power 19. So that is nothing but A value is 5 by 2 and R value is 1 by 2 whole power 19. 1 by 2 whole power 19 is nothing but 1 by 2 power 19. So that is a 5 by 2 into 2 power 19. It will become 5 by 2 power 20. So add the powers. So similarly, nth term AN is equal to A into R power n minus 1. So 5 by 2 into R 1 by 2 whole power n minus 1. So 1 by 2 whole power n minus 1 is nothing but 1 by 2 power n minus 1. Both are same. So 5 by 2 into 2 power n minus 1. So 2 into 2 power n minus 1, x power m into x power n is equal to x power m plus n. So 2 power 1 into 2 power n minus 1, n minus 1 plus 1, it will become 2 power n. So this is the question number 1. Next, see the question number 2. So what is the question number 2 is? In the question number 2, you can observe that find 12th term of a GT whose 8th term is 192, whose 8th term is 192 and the common ratio is 2. So what they are asking, you have to calculate the 12th term. Okay, if you want to calculate the 12th term, you need two terms, A and R. So here already they are given the R value. R is equal to 2, common ratio is 2. So and also 8th term is also given. What is the 8th term is 192. So by using these conditions, they are asking you how to calculate the 12th term. Okay, so start that one first. What I will start that one here. Let A be the first term. Let A be the first term, comma, R be the common ratio, of GP. So here, after taking this one, already given in the question, what is there given? R is equal to 2. So they are already given the common ratio values. So after getting this, they are given one more condition. Given 8th term, that is A8. So that is equal to 192. So already know the formula. What is A? A is equal to A into R power n minus 1. So we can use the formula here. What it will become? A8, it will become A into R power 8 minus 1. It will become R power 7. So that is equal to 192. A into R power n minus 1. N is 8. N minus 1, it will become the 7 only. So that implies, what is the A? We don't know what is the A value is. A into R. R is nothing but the 2. So that is nothing but the 2 power 7. So that is equal to 192. So that implies A is equal to 192 by 2 power 7, that value is 128. So that implies we can cancel this value here. 64 2's will cancel and 64 3's will cancel. 64 3's will be cancelled. So automatically A will become 3 by 2. So A value is 3 by 2. After getting the A value, what is the question they are asking? You have to calculate the 12th term. So that is nothing but you can calculate the 12th term. Therefore, so 12th term A12 is equal to, what is the 12th term is? A into R power 12 minus 1. So it will become A into R power 11. So here you can calculate this value, that is equal to, what is A? A value is 3 by 2 into R value is 2 whole power 11. So that implies what it will become? 2, it is a 2 power 11. So you can cancel one time, it will become 2 power 10. So what happens? So that is equal to, you can take this value here, 3 into 2 power 10. So that is a 3 into, so 1024. So 2 power 10 is nothing but 1024. We can multiply with 3 here, it will become that 3072. See that question once again. So they are given that 8th term is 192 and the common ratio is 2. So 8th term is given and the common ratio is given. They are asking to find the 12th term. So if you want to calculate that, you need A value. So first of all, you can take that R is equal to 2. So just write down that 8th term. A8 is equal to 192. A8 is nothing but A into R power n minus 1. So 8 minus 1 will become the 7 only. In the place of R, just replace the 2. So 2 power 7 is a 128. So take the denominator of 192. It will become that you can cancel the value for 64. 64 2's and 64 3's will be cancelled. So after getting the A value is 3 by 2. So after getting the A value, we can calculate the 12th term. A12 is equal to A into R power 12 minus 1, that is equal to A into R power 11. A value is 3 by 2. Replace the value, R value is 2, you can replace the value. So 2 power 11 by 2. It will become 2 power 10. 2 power 10 is 1024. So 1024 just multiply with 3. So that is 3072. See that the two questions. See students, see the question number 3. So what is the question number 3? The 5th, 8th and 11th terms of a GP are P, Q, S respectively. They are asking show that Q square is equal to PS. Q square is equal to PS. So they are given that 5th term is P, 8th term is Q and 11th term is equal to S. So this is the conditions they are given. They are asking show this condition. So see that how to show this question is. First of all, I will take that. See students, first we have to take that let A be the first term and R be the common ratio of GD. First I am taking that A and R. Say the first R is the common ratio. So here in the question what they are given? In the question they are given some conditions. Given 5th term. So 5th term, that is A5. So that is equal to P. So see the question, already know the condition. What is AN? AN is equal to A into R power N minus 1. Already know this formula. So here what they are given? 5th term is equal to, 5th term A5 is equal to P. That meaning is, what is the meaning of this one? A into R power 4 is equal to P. A into R power N minus 1. 5 minus 1 is 4. So I will take, this is the equation number 1. So and also they are given one more condition. What is that? In the question, 8th term. 8th term, that is A8. So that is equal to Q. So that is nothing but what is the 8th term? 8th term is nothing but A into R power 7. So that is equal to Q. So take, this is the equation number 2. They are given one more condition. What is that? Given 11th term. In the question they are given the 11th term. What is the 11th term? So 11th term meaning is A11. So that is equal to S. So what is A11? A11 is nothing but A into R power 10. So that is equal to S. So take, this is the equation number 3. A into R power 4 is the P, A into R power 7 is the Q, and A into R power 10 is the S. So after taking, I am calculating the PS value. What is that? Now I am taking that. Now I am taking a PS. So what is the PS is? P value from 1, it is A into R power 4 into S. What is the S value? S value is here. A into R power 10. So that meaning is, you can take this value, that is equal to A into A is A square, R power 4 into R power 10, it will become R power 14. So this term you can written as A into R power 7 whole square. 7. A into R power 7 whole square is nothing but A square R power 7 whole square. A square R power 7 whole square is nothing but R power 14. So why I have written this one from equation 2? See this one equation 2. What is A into R power 7 is a Q. So in the place of this value you can replace the Q. So that is equal to, you can take this value as Q square from equation number 2. So what we can declare that? Therefore Q square is equal to S. So see the question once again, students. So what they are given there? So they are given the three terms. Fifth term is given is the P, and eighth term is given, that is Q, and 11th term is given, that is S. So write down the fifth term. A into R power 4 is the P. Next write down the eighth term. A into R power 7 is equal to Q. Write down the 11th term. A into R power 10, that is equal to S. After writing these ones, in the question we have the PS is equal to Q square, that is we have to show that. So that's why I am taking the RHS, that is the PS. So I am taking the PS here. P value is A into R power 4 and S value is A into R power 10. So multiply these two. So A square into R power 14. So you can write as A into R power 7 whole square. So that is equal to Q square. So Q square is equal to P. Yes. See students, see the question number 4. So the fourth term of a geometric progression is square of its second term. The fourth term of a geometric progression is the square of its second term, and the first term is minus 3. The first term is minus 3. Determine its seventh term. Determine its seventh term. They are asking that you have to calculate the seventh term. So how to calculate the seventh term is here. So first see that one what I am taking that. I will take that similarly. First I will take that let A be the first term. A be the first term and R be the common ratio of GP, common ratio of GP. And also in the question what they are given, that given in the question, given A is equal to the first term, A is equal to minus 3, they are already given, and already they are given one more step here. Given what is that? The fourth term of GP is square of its second term. So what is this meaning is? That is nothing but what they are given. Fourth term is A4 is equal to square of its second term. That is nothing but A2 whole square. A4 is equal to A2 whole square. So already you know the formula what is AN. AN is equal to A into R power n minus 1. So by using this formula, what is A4? A4 is nothing but A into R cube. So that is equal to A2. A2 value is AR whole square. So that meaning is R cube is equal to A square R square. So that implies what I will do that one. Take this A to the denominator of A square. So that implies A square by A. It will become, take this R square to the denominator of R cube. It will become R cube by R square. So that implies what it will become? A is equal to R. So A is equal to R. That implies, I will take down one more step here. So that implies R cube by R square. So that is equal to A square by A. It is easy to take. So that implies R is equal to A. So that implies R is equal to A value is a minus 3. You can take the value as R is equal to minus 3. So they are given the A value. A value is minus 3. R value is also minus 3. So after reading this, what is the question they are asking? We have to calculate the seventh term. So I need that now. So A7, seventh term. A7 is equal to A into R power 6. So now calculate the seventh term. A7 is equal to you can written as A into R power 6. So what is the A value? A value is a minus 3. R value is minus 3 whole power 6. So that is equal to minus 3 whole power 7. So that is equal to minus 1287. So that is the value is. So see that question once again. So the fourth term of a GP is a square of its second term and the first term is a minus 3. Determine the seventh term. So they are asking the seventh term. So what is the seventh term is? First we have to see that one. Let's take the first term is A and R be the common ratio. And already in the question they are given that A is equal to minus 3. So given the fourth term of a GP is the square of its second term, meaning is A4 is equal to A2 whole square. Already know that AN is equal to A into R power n minus 1. A4 can be written as AR cube and A2 can be written as AR whole square. Second term is AR. So just take the square, A square, R square. So R cube by R square, take the term, and A square, take the denominator of A, that will become A square by A. Just cancel the value, R, that is equal to A. But R value since A value, what is the A value is a minus 3, already know that, just replace the value here, A is equal to minus 3, replace that, then it will become R is equal to minus 3. So now, seventh term, A7 is equal to A into R power 6. So A value is a minus 3 and R power 6 value is that is a minus 3 whole power 6. So it will become minus 3 whole power 7. So that is a minus 1287. So see the question once again. Okay. See students, see the question number 5. So in the question number 5, see the first question what they are asking to you. The sequence is given 2, 2 root 2, 4 and so on is a 128. So that means is one term. The sum of the terms is a see students, see the question number 5. So which term of the following sequence? So see the question number, first question A. So they are given one sequence 2, 2 root 2, 4 and so on. So they are given one number in this sequence. So that is a 128. They are asking what is the term in the sequence is a 128. Okay. So they are asking what is the term is a 128. So which term is that one? That is the question is. So we have to find out the n value. So how to find out this one is here. See the question first time. So given GP is 2 comma 2 root 2 comma 4 comma and so on. So here A, the first term A is equal to, what is the first term is A is equal to 2, and you can observe that the common ratio so that is R, so that is the second term of first term, that is equal to 2 root 2, so that is the 2 root 2 by 2, so you can cancel that value, it will become the root 2 only. So the common ratio. What is the question is? You have to calculate what is this term is. That is the 128. What is the number it is? So what is the term is that? So I will take that one. Let nth term of the GP is 128. I am taking the nth term. I don't know what is the value, what is the term is that one. So that's why I am taking the n. So that is the nth term of the GP is 128. Now we have to calculate this n. So you can observe that, you can calculate the n value, you can declare that it is the, for example 7, it is the 7th term. If n is equal to 8, you can declare that it is the 8th term. Okay. So how to calculate that? That implies an is equal to 128. What is the formula of an? A into R power n minus 1, that is equal to 128. So A value is 2, already you know that. R value is root 2 whole power n minus 1, that is equal to 128. So first you can cancel this value here. This is the 64 times will be cancelled. And to observe this one, root 2 meaning is, see this one, root 2 meaning is 2 power 1 by 2. What is the meaning of root 2? Root 2 meaning is 2 power 1 by 2. Already n minus 1 is there. So it will become 2 power n minus 1 by 2. So 64 you can written as 2 power 6. 64 you can written as 2 power 6. So the base are equal, automatically you can equate the powers. So what we will get that one? So that is equal to n minus 1 by 2 is equal to 6, and take this 2 to that side, n minus 1 is equal to 12, take this n minus 1 to that side, it will become n is equal to 30. So therefore, what we can declare that? Therefore, just declare the value, therefore 128 is the 13th term of GP. 128 is the 13th term of the GP. See that question once again, students. So they are given that one GP is given 2 root 2, 4 and so on. Some number is given. What is this number is? Which term of the following sequence? This is the, what is the term is that one? So first of all you can calculate the first a is equal to 2 and the common ratio r is equal to root 2. After calculating this, what is the number they are given? You can take it as a nth term. So an is equal to 128. So a into r power n minus 1, that is equal to 128. A value is 2. Cancel with the 64, that is 128. It will cancel for 64 times. Root 2 meaning is nothing but 2 power 1 by 2. So 2 power, already n minus 1 is there. So you can written as 2 power n minus 1 by 2. So that is equal to 2 power 6. So base are equal, you can equate the powers. N minus 1 by 2 is equal to 6. So n minus 1 is equal to 12 and n is equal to 13. So n is equal to 13 meaning is, so 128 is the 13th term of GP. 13th term of GP. All are understood, students? See the question number B. So in the same question, so question number B. So what is that one? Root 3 comma 3 comma 3 root 3 is 729. So what is the question they are asking to you? Here also same. What is the term is 729. So what I will start that one first. Given geometric progression is, what is the geometric progression is root 3 comma 3 comma 3 root 3 comma and so on. So what is the first term is here? The first term is the first term a. What is the first term? A is equal to, you can observe that is the root 3, and I will take that the common ratio. What is the common ratio? R. The common ratio R is equal to A2 by A1. So that is nothing but 3 by root 3. So how can you cancel this value? 3 can be written as root 3 into root 3 by root 3. So that meaning is root 3 will be cancelled. That R is equal to root 3. A value is root 3 and R value is also root 3. So after getting this one, what I have to calculate? 729. What is the term is that one? That is the question. So what I will take that one? So let nth term of GP is 729. So that meaning is AN is equal to 729. What is the AN in the geometric progression? It is nothing but A into R power n minus 1. So that is equal to 729. So what is the A value? So A value you can written as, they are already given that root 3 into R. What is the R value? R value is also root 3 whole power n minus 1, that is equal to 729 is nothing but 3 power 6. So that implies what we will get that value. Here root 3 into root 3, it will become root 3 power n. So that is equal to 3 power 6. So that implies root 3 can be written as, I am already told that one, root 3 meaning is nothing but 3 power 1 by 2. So you can take it as root 3 can be written as 3 power 1 by 2. So that is equal to 3 power 6. So automatically the bases are equal, you can equate the powers. So that implies is a n by 2 actually. So root 3 power 1 by 2 into n. It will become 3 power n by 2. So you can equate the powers. What you will get that one? N by 2 is equal to 6. So that implies n is equal to 12. So what we can declare that therefore 729 is the 13th term of GP. So see that question once again, students. Same question. So first we have to write down the what is the geometric progression, root 3, 3 root 3 and so on. So the first term I am taking it as a root 3. And next the common ratio R. What is the common ratio? Is the second term by first term. So 3 by root 3 it will become root 3. So A value is root 3 and the common ratio is root 3. So automatically you will calculate these two terms. Take the nth term of the GP is 729. So you can take it as the nth term formula is A into R power n minus 1. It will become 729. So A value is root 3 and R value is also root 3. Root 3 into root 3 power n minus 1. So it will become root 3 power n. So 729 you can written as 3 power 6. So root 3 power n is equal to 3 power 6. Root 3 meaning is nothing but 3 power 1 by 2. 3 power 1 by 2. So you can written as a 3 power, already n is there. N into 1 by 2 to become n by 2. 3 power n by 2, that is equal to 3 power 6. The bases are equal, you can equate the powers also. So n by 2 it will become the 6. So automatically n will become the 12. That meaning is we can declare that 729 is the 13th term of the geometric progression. In the same question, we have one more question is there in the 5. That is the question number C. Complete this one. Complete this question. In the 5th question, we have one more question is there C. Okay. So I am already posted the textbook also in your WhatsApp groups. So complete this question also. Okay. See this question. It is not a 12th, 13th term. It is a 12th term. That is it is a 12th term of the GP. N is equal to 12 actually. N is equal to 12. So 729 is the 12th term of the GP. It is not the 13th term. It is the 12th term.